Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. On today's video, I'm going to be cooking up the Den Burger, which is one of Shake Shack's limited edition burgers. Let's get going. The Den Burger was created by one of Japan's rock star chefs, Zaiyu Hasegawa. It was introduced in 2016, only available for one day in 2 restaurants, one in New York, one in Japan, and I've been looking forward to doing this. We're gonna kick this off with some homemade Japanese-styled pickled cucumbers. So I have here one large Japanese cucumber. You can get the Persian cucumbers, they're pretty much the same. First thing I am going to do is just cover these sliced cucumbers. As you can see, they're sliced very thin with some salt, and I just wanna make sure these get completely coated with the salt. Now I'm going to allow this to set for 10 minutes, and basically what I'm wanting is the salt to extract some of the moisture from these cucumbers. Now what we're going to do is just kind of press out some of this excess moisture here. Set this off to the side. Okay, now in this bowl I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, 1 tablespoon rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon rice wine, 1 teaspoon white sesame oil, and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. We'll go ahead and add those cucumbers. Let's get these mixed in here. Now we'll simply place this in the fridge and let it sit for about 30 minutes. It'll be done. Now we're going to make the sauce that Chef Hasegawa came up with, and basically what it is the Shake Shack's ShackSauce with some red miso paste added. Let's get going with that. So I have here 1/2 cup of mayo. You want to make sure you use a good high quality mayo. And just simply because this is, a Japanese chef, I'm using Kewpie. This is a Japanese mayo, but normally I would use, Duke's or Hellman's, which out here is Best Foods, by the way. 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard. 3/4 of a teaspoon ketchup. Now that shack sauce is very garlicky. So right here I'm using 1 teaspoon of a really garlicky dill pickle brine. And basically I was looking for one of those kind of crafty looking dill pickles at the store. And I found one with, little fragments of garlic in the bottom. So this is the one I want. So again, 1 teaspoon and 1 pinch of cayenne pepper. Get this mixed up. So there we go, and that's the shack sauce. So now we're going to kick it up with some of this red miso paste. And I'm going to add probably a little more than a tablespoon here. This doesn't quite have the color that I'm looking for, so I'm going to add a little bit more of that miso paste. And another, probably a little bit more than a tablespoon. There we go. Looks good. Let's give this a try. Yeah, it tastes really good. Let's make that burger now. Pit barrel cooker owners, what do you think? Now, this is something that I've been fiddling around with. It's not available, but let's get a conversation going down below. I think pit barrel cooker's ready for a new accessory, and this thing, I've been having a lot of fun with it. So let's get to cooking. So first thing I'm going to do is toast up one of these Martin's potato rolls. That was just a little melted butter I put on there. All right, get a nice light toast there. Next thing we're going to cook up is some bacon. I have 2 slices of bacon that I've cut into halves. So 4 pieces basically. All right, 4 ounces of beef, and again, this is that ground sirloin brisket short rib. Four ounces. Okay, now the key to not getting this all jacked up is to slide the spatula off like that. If you try to pull it up, you're going to end up with a bunch of beef stuck to your spatula and you're going to be mad. A little bit of salt, fresh ground pepper. All right, when you see these little holes starting to form, the juice is bubbling out, we're ready to flip. Take our scraper. Nice. All right, let's do this. All right, we'll get that beautiful patty down. That smells so good. Now those 4 pieces of bacon. ShackSauce with the red miso. Lay down those Japanese pickled cucumbers. They kind of do it like a scale pattern here. I don't know if I can do this without ruining it, but look at that. It is just really, I mean, it's a pretty burger. And then again, they always leave, you know, these rolls, they always leave it connected on that one side and just sort of tilt it up like a car hood. Now, on that episode of the Burger Show, this was Casey Neistat's personal favorite. Let me see what I think of this here. And just really... Now, it's no secret we eat with our senses. I mean, first off, this thing looks really cool. I mean, with those, you know, that scale pattern of the fresh pickled cucumbers. It's a really good looking burger. But again, talking about the senses, as I'm bringing it up to my face, I can smell that fresh cucumber, which is something that normally you don't associate with a hamburger. Still has a nice pickly flavor though. The miso paste mixed in with that ShackSauce, it adds another element. It adds more of a, you know, a fermented flavor and also a little bit more of a salty flavor. It's really good. And of course, you know, that blend of beef, the 50% sirloin, 25% brisket, 25% short rib. It's just really, Taking that last bite, I realized I forgot to mention the bacon. How could I do that? Again, that bacon adds another, like a crunch. You like that savory, salty, porky crunch. And then again, those Martin potato rolls, man, those things are awesome. I wish I had to buy these Amazon. These things are killer. They're just so soft. So 2 things. Let me know. I know there's a few pit barrel cooker owners out there. Let me know what you think of this gizmo here that I've been using. I personally think that they should probably have a griddle in their lineup of accessories. Secondly, let me know. I hope you guys are enjoying this little series I'm doing. I'm having a lot of fun. And like I said, that burger show I saw where they were featuring these exclusive limited edition burgers, I thought, you know what? We need to have some recipes available for all of us. So not just folks one day at one restaurant can enjoy these things. I'm enjoying it. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep those suggestions coming in, please. See you on the next video. Cheers.